Hello everyone, or no one. However many people come across this, hello. And yes, don't have very high expectations because I don't know how to edit videos. They're all made on a phone and they're rambly. So that's the expectations to go in with. If you feel like you can handle that, amazing. If not, I don't blame you. But I wanted to do a perfume video today because after the very weird start with a deodorant that smells like a Mary-Kate and Ashley fragrance from like 2006, I thought, let me talk about a fragrance that is very well known, and I don't know about well loved because I honestly don't know what the general consensus on this perfume is. What I do know is that it's still being sold after I think this was released in, I'm going to take a guess. This is going to be a pure guess, like an estimated guess. Excuse me. I think this Poison Girl was released in the UK in 2016. Trust me when I say I haven't looked it up. I could be wrong, but I can tie it to a memory, and for that reason I think it was 2016. It may be 2015 at the earliest, but perfume nerds amongst you, please either correct me, congratulate me on my amazing estimate, or tell me, just tell me. I want to talk about this perfume. I want to talk about Poison Girl by Dior. This is hands down, and I do have quite a few fragrances that I love. This is hands down my absolute favourite perfume of the moment, and it's very interesting to say that because I remember smelling this quite a long time ago on somebody else, and I remember just having like a lovely kind of nostalgic memory of that person and this perfume. So I was like, oh, you know, one day I'll buy it. One day I'll buy it. That was back in 2017. I think I bought my first bottle of this year in 2025. So it took me a long time to fully decide I want a bottle of this. And I feel like I've opened up a whole sea of passion towards this that I didn't even know existed. Like, I knew I kind of liked it, I knew I kind of liked the memory, I knew I kind of liked the nostalgia. I did not know what passion I was about to unleash for this freaking perfume. Dior makes a great fragrance. I think we can probably all agree that Dior makes a great fragrance. My favourite Poison by Dior so far, or I haven't actually smelled all of them properly, but I did love Midnight Poison, but my favourite all-rounder was Pure Poison. I really hope they still make it, otherwise I might have to, you know, start going a bit like loopy-doo. But Pure Poison, if you simply want to smell like the sexiest person, Pure Poison is such a sexy smell. It's sexy. There's like no other word is needed to describe that perfume, and I like to talk about perfume for a long time, but Pure Poison by Dior, sexy, boom. Want to smell sexy? Spray it, wear it, sorted, done. This, however, can we talk about this? Because even just from opening the box, I have been hit with like, this is how I'm going to describe it. I have just been hit with a puff of what feels like, it feels like someone's taken a beautiful baked good, like a vanilla cookie or a sugar cookie or cinnamony cookie from a gorgeous warm oven on a winter's day, and there's a fire crackling in the background, and someone's taken this like this cake or this cookie, and it's covered in like sugary powder, and it's vanilla-y powder, like vanilla sugar powder, and it smells like they've just gone in my face. I need to be speechless a bit. I need to be speechless for a little moment. So, oh, my hand is kind of covering, my hand is covering the goods. I want to do it justice. How can I do it justice? Doesn't really do it justice, but look at the colour of the juice, and this is not even doing it justice. This looks like burnt sugar water. That doesn't feel like that sounds very nice, but like you're like caramelizing sugar and you made like a liquid out of that. Oh, just I just don't know where to start, and I'm frightened that I will just talk for 2 hours in the most boring fashion, in a way that will literally scare everybody off or anybody off, because it is going to be so boring and rambly. But I just feel like I have too much to say, so I'm going to attempt to condense it. Okay, to me, this is autumn winter. It is not spring summer, and I'm sorry. I know that we should be able to wear perfumes anytime, of course, and I might sometimes wear this then, but also if you wear it in the autumn and the winter, you're living your best life. So if you want to just imagine the emotions that come up when I smell this, it's like it's a really snowy day. I've gone into a really rickety old pub/cafe. It's really cute. And there's an amazing log fire burning. And someone somewhere is cooking vanilla, like pure vanilla. Someone is using vanilla beans. They haven't gone to Asda and got a little bit of vanilla essence. No, they've got the pod. They've literally got the vanilla pod, and they've sliced it open. They've pulled it apart, and there's the beans inside. If you imagine that, and I think it is very, very important to distinguish between that kind of vanilla and, say, artificial cupcake vanilla or Yankee Candle vanilla cupcake vanilla, which I have a lot of space in my heart for that, but that's a very different kind of vanilla. Vanilla essence, different kind of vanilla still. Classic like vanilla standard vanilla candle. Very different. My least favourite kind of vanilla smell. This smells like a vanilla pod that's just been opened in front of a cosy fire, log fire. Do I really need to add more to that to make you like the sound of it? Because I think that should be enough. It's also got some really interesting notes going on that I can't pinpoint. The interesting notes don't necessarily make me go, oh my god, that smells so delicious, but they make me go, that is very unique, very, very, very unique. I've certainly never smelled any duplicate, nothing that smells like it. It is cozy. It's a gourmand and it's cozy. It's a cozy. This is what I do when I get home from work. I just feel like I can go to sleep so happy. I don't feel like I'm doing a very good job of describing it, but like special. This is special. This is special. And I feel like, yeah, you might smell it the first time and be like, yeah, this is alright, it's okay, it's fine. I look forward to the day when you realise how special it is. Because that's going to be a happy day for you. Special, special fragrance. Let's talk about the notes. So I've looked them up on Fragrantica and going to see if I can actually detect any of these. It's very, very heavy in base notes, which certainly come through. The base notes is where it's at. But here we go. Let's do this. Now, something I've learned from doing this before is that I always kind of smell and I'm like, where's that top note? Where's that middle note? I can't smell the base note. And it's like, yeah, but it's because it hasn't dried down. So I need to try and be a bit less hasty and give it time. But what I would say is the base notes come through instantly. Like, they come through straight away. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, baby. Here we go. We're going straight into the top notes, which are bitter, orange, and lemon. Now, watch. I hope this comes through well. But watch this diffuser action. Good, like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's a great diffuser. That's very satisfying. It's not any of that clunk, clunk. It's not any of that. It's a, if you know, you know. So here we go. First of all, you actually do get something a little bit bitter. So well done. I agree. I can get a little bit of orange. It smells like orange rind, actually. Yeah, it smells like orange rind. Not orange juice, orange rind. Lemon? Don't know. Then in the middle, this is interesting. I'm going to pronounce these badly, but it's two different kinds of rose. One is Dimanche rose and one is grass rose or gross rose or grasse rose. Let's I do not think I detect the rose, but I'm not mad about it because it doesn't need it. I mean, it obviously does need it because it's obviously in there making it smell like how it smells, but can't catch it. Now, that's it for the, oh no, sorry, and orange blossom, which I have to say, I don't know what that smells like. But now, we're going to move on to the base notes because that's where it's at and that's all I really want to talk about. So here we go. bring on the bass notes. Vanilla. We've already discussed, and it's amazing. The next one is almond. So I'm very interested to see if I can actually get that. I actually can. And I would not lie to you and tell you I could smell something I couldn't. Almond. It smells like almond, but I've just never noticed it. Oh my god, it really does. I just never noticed that. Okay. Vanilla and almond. It's definitely got that. Then it's got screaming at you, making it very powdery and like heavy and gourmand and wintry and cozy is tonka. Tonka features massively. Tolu balsam. I think that's what I've put, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what it smells like. So I'm afraid I don't know. That might be what's making it have this kind of like very unique smell. Sandalwood. Yeah, I think I can get that. Maybe that's the sandalwood burning on the fire in the background. Maybe that's what that is. Cashmeran. Now, okay, the last two notes are cashmeran and heliotrope. Fragrance nerds, help me. Step in, like, swoop me up and tell me what those are. If anyone finds this, what are those? All I can say about cashmeran is that it sounds like cashmere, and it literally, the association I have with this is of it being on a really soft jumper or sweater, like, and just feeling so cozy in it. So to me, I don't know what cashmeran is. I don't know what it smells like, but cashmere cozy really suits this fragrance. I don't know if I'm barking up the wrong tree though, and I have no idea what heliotrope is. It sounds weird. Is that a plant? I mean, most of these things are plants, or parts of plants, I guess. What is heliotrope? Please tell me. Anyway, I think I have managed. I think I've managed to convey how I feel about this, and I'm quite pleased about that because I was worried I wasn't going to even be able to touch the sides. But just say I love this more than I have said. And yeah, if you're a fragrance nerd, please talk to me about this. You know, it's a lonely world. Please talk to me about this in as much detail as you would like. And if you are just looking for, I mean, if you're actually just looking for a fragrance review, I'm sorry, because this is a bit maybe a bit like, I don't know, strange. But if it's made you want to smell it, then that's great. I really love it, and yeah, that is Poison Girl by Dior. Only thing I feel like it needs working on is the name. Poison Girl. It's fine. But also, if it was like marketed as in like it's Poison Girl, it's like, I always thought this was more meant to be like more towards like teens, and I'm like, this is not like a teens fragrance. This is very sophisticated, very highly sophisticated fragrance. No, there's no teeny bopper fragrance. So I find it weird that it's Poison Girl. I also don't like the way that girl is written. Like, it just looks kind of silly. But it could have a cooler name. If it was Poison Woman, I'd be like, yeah. But Poison Girl does not suit it. To me, that is its biggest downfall. This is so freaking sophisticated. To me, this is such a freaking sophisticated perfume that I'm all about the girls, but at the same time, this is a woman's fragrance, if you know what I mean. So yeah, all mans or anybody of any gender technically, because perfume is for everybody, but girl, it sounds too playful, and to me this is not playful. This is this is come on home, baby, I've cooked something for you. Oh dear, I'm gonna leave it there and say goodbye.